Well done for round one.
Thank you.
Moving on, what are we doing now?
I think now we'll try the mangosteen and we'll try it with this Pinot Gris.
To pair with the mangosteen, Dr. Mike recommended the Dramsara Pinot Gris from Central Otago. This wine has pear, lime, and stone fruit characteristics, with a dry finish. The Dramsara Pinot Gris also has a good balance of sugar and acid and is usually paired with lightly spiced chicken salad, barbecued scallops, or crayfish.
Typically has sort of stone fruit characters, mineral elements because that's indicative of being from Central Otago. A little bit of spice.
New Zealand wines are slowly catching up in reaching out to wine lovers. But it still seems like the wine industry in New Zealand is very small.
From a production point of view, we produce less than 1% of the total production of wine in the world, so we're a very, very small player. Very, very small player. France, as an example, has a huge tradition, centuries and centuries, so we're talking hundreds and hundreds of years that they've been producing wine. New Zealand has only been in the business for just a little over 100 years. So in the late 1890s, they planted the first vines. But the first production wine out in the shops was in the late 1960s, 70s. So we've only been around 30, 40 years. So we're a very, very young nation as far as the wine from a production point of view.
The famous New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc, actually, the first plantings were in the 1970s in the vineyards around Auckland. And from then they became very famous. Now we're going to have mangosteen, called the queen of fruit.
The mangosteen, I see them all the time now, so they're very in season now.
I selected them personally this month.
Oh.
At the market.
So you picked the most perfect mangosteens first?
Yeah. Normally it's best to pick them smaller ones, and they're quite firm, so hopefully they'll be alright.
And I know, 'cause I've been there before, knocking on the doors with rejection, and you.
If you like, I mean.
Nothing can compare to deserving your dreams. It's amazing.
See, with this Pinot Gris is very nice. The mineral elements are balancing the sweetness and the texture of the mangosteen. Also, there's some pear flavors here, and that also goes well with the mangosteen.
I find compared to the mango one, I preferred the mango pairing because the aftertaste was very nice. Whereas for this, I feel like the wine is very strong.
Yeah.
So I still taste the wine more than the fruit, What do you think, Jason?
I agree. The wines are thinner than the other wine that we tried before. Flavour definitely hangs around a lot longer in the style. It's much more acidic. It's got a high acid content. Interesting.
My only disappointment about this pairing was that I could hardly taste the mangosteen after drinking the Pinot Gris. I would have preferred if the sweetness of the mangosteen was not robbed by the wine. What's next?
Next, I think we'll do the rambutan.
Okay, the rambutan.